Welcome back to Best of Wisconsin Homes. I'm Josh with Josh Lavick and Associates, and I'm here today with Devin Renner from MESBA. What is MESBA?
MESBA is the Monona Chamber of Commerce, so it stands for Monona East Side Business Alliance.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got it.
But yeah, that's our longer name.
Longer name, and what is Monona East Side Business Alliance? What kind of things do you guys do, and tell me about what you got going on these days?
Yeah, so we serve a couple of different purposes. We connect businesses to each other and sort of serve in that networking role. We connect businesses to customers because it's good for businesses to have customers because customers often have money that they spend. And then we serve as sort of liaison between the government, whether that's the city government, local government, or higher up than that, state, and the businesses themselves. So any sort of projects that are going on with the government or initiatives, or obviously in the last year, a lot of different programs that offered funds available. So serving as sort of an intermediary in that and offering assistance when needed. Yeah,
so you talk about sort of this intermediary between business and government and helping out with that. We're standing here in the riverfront development down in Monona on the O'Hara River. Looks like some construction going on in the background.
Indeed.
Tell me a little bit more about this place.
Yeah, so this is the current building, and this was finished about 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. And this houses Buck and Honey's, which is an amazing restaurant, True Coffee Roasters, Forge Kitchen, the tasting room, and Bow and Bell, which is a hair salon. And then it's also residential. People live here. So this was part of the Riverfront Development Project. And it was only phase one. You can't see it from here, but way over there is the Avid Hotel, which is Monona's newest and one of the hotels that developed here as part of the additional growth tourism-wise. And then we also have another apartment project that's going up right now that's a much, much larger one as the population continues to grow, jobs continue to come to Monona, more people want to live here because it's amazing.
Absolutely, it's a great community. So tell me something, what are you most excited about? I mean, if you were going to tell somebody that has never been to Monona or was thinking of moving to Monona, what are some things that from your perspective might be worth mentioning and what make it really, really unique and cool?
So really it's in Monona, it's all about boats, bikes, and Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica, that is what we're all about here. It's a really cool community. It's really unique. We have something like 12 miles of lakeshore. So whether you're in the water or on your bike, just doing the trails, we have access to that. And then we just have a ton of cool businesses. So if you're here, you're swimming, you're boating, you're riding your bike, and then you're like, now I need a burger, you have a lot of choices for that. And a lot of retail shops too. There's plenty of places to do your shopping. It doesn't always have to be Amazon, and instead just kind of shopping local. So it's a great place to be. It's a great sort of environment to be in.
Very cool, yeah. So I know you mentioned some of the businesses just in this development, maybe some of the more other good businesses around that maybe some of our viewers might want to check out that come to mind, or?
Yeah, so on Monona Drive is kind of our primary business district. So we have everything from on one side the Cozy Home, which is a consignment shop. They do high-end furniture. You can go in there, find a whole dining set. You can basically refurbish your entire house at this place. It's amazing. All the way down to where we have Confectionique, which is a French boutique. And they sell a lot of Parisian products and soaps and the finest lotions and creams and such. And everything in between. There's Booth 121, which is just one of the coolest shops. It's basically like Spencer's Gifts, but for grown-ups.
Okay.
And so you go in there, they've got all kinds of cool stuff in there. There's a lot of dining choices. There's Silver Eagle, there's Mr. Brews, there's Sal's Pizzeria. There's all kinds of, I couldn't even begin to name them without excluding somebody, but there's a ton of just different choices shopping-wise and dining-wise.
Sounds great. Well, and if I were thinking of maybe starting a business or get in contact with you, what do you see for the future of MESBA and the Chamber of Commerce and the business community? Anything you'd say to someone like that?
So we took on tourism about a year or so ago. So we're also Discover Monona. You can go to the Facebook page. It's hilarious. But if somebody wanted to get in touch with me, they could go through our website. The Chamber website is just mononaeastside.com. If they're wanting to move here, I could think of one realtor in particular who might be a wonderful guy to call.
Yeah.
and checking some of those resources out. But yeah, just come and spend a Saturday here. Come and spend some time and check Monona out. It's got a ton of resources. You'll never get bored here.
Absolutely.
And we have the best sunsets in Wisconsin.
Well, thanks again so much, Devin, for having us on the show today. And I'm Josh with Josh Levick and Associates, and you're watching Best of Wisconsin Homes.